Hey, what's up, guys? It's Randall from OddsJam back with you today to do some more plus EV betting. Um, been absolutely red hot here on the streams, I believe. Heading into today, we have won 8 in a row. We can just take a look at our bet tracker, or actually look at our main page here. Again, betting smaller amounts, showing you that you can be profitable, you can make money using OddsJam, and you can see every single bet in here, $20, $15, $10, whatever the case is. But you can see a lot of green. It looks like I said, we have won 8 in a row on the live stream, starting with Arizona back on February 24th. Closing out yesterday, we hit a couple of these here live on the live stream. We took Georgetown plus 18.5. They ended up actually covering the full line of 11. And we had the Sixers. We hit that live over 227.5. It was actually a mistake. The EV was on over 228.5, but I misread it. But either way, nonetheless, we cashed both of these yesterday on the live plays, as well as Temple yesterday. So 8 in a row, pretty good. Little run here for positive EV betting. The bet tracker, as always, 100% free to use. You don't have to have an account with OddsJam, but you should be tracking your bets. So even if you don't have an account, get on this bet tracker, take advantage of this. It also, like I said, grades these for you at the end of each night, so you don't even have to grade them as long as you are adding them from the OddsJam website. What I mean by that is if you're going to, bet this game, Fordham in Massachusetts, instead of adding it manually, say you're going to take UMass on the money line, you need to actually click that, and then you would put in your bet amount, you would save it, and then it would be in your bet tracker so that it can actually grade it. If you just come in here and you put Fordham versus Massachusetts, money line, UMass, blah, 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 it's not going to grade it for you. So be sure, again, that you are clicking on it from one of the odds pages, which, again, you should be using multiple sports books. If you're just blindly betting UMass plus 112, or I'm sorry, let's say you're blindly betting UMass plus 110 on DraftKings when you could be getting that same number over at Barstool, you are making a huge mistake. And, you can search for these games. So, the top right corner, I think Texas Tech plays tonight. I can search Texas Tech. I click it. It takes me to it. It's right away. It's no extra time. You should be doing this anyway to make sure you're getting the best number. If you want to take Texas Tech minus 13 tonight, you should do so on one of these books. There's no reason to take Texas Tech minus 13.5 at plus 100 when you can get minus 13 at minus 110 on all these other books. Or if you are going to take Texas Tech minus 13.5, there's no reason to lay 103 on Barstool when you can get even money on DraftKings. So again, the importance of having multiple sports books. I am in Illinois, so you can see I do not have very many. Hopefully that will change in the very near future, but you can see all of these sports books on the state of New Jersey, giving you a wide variety of options to shop around. So if you're curious what books are in your state, click those links in the description below. Take advantage of all of those sign-up offers. Pretty slow day of EV betting. It looks like, let me just go back here to Illinois. It looks like Texas popped up as a play. I do like Texas a little bit personally against Baylor. 2.5% of expected value there. Baylor has jumped big time, I believe, in the rankings since the new rankings came out. All of the teams, 1 through 6 last week lost. So it looks like the AP Baylor's all the way up to number 3. Texas, I guess, enters this game. Is Texas unranked? Looks like Texas is unranked. I am somewhat shocked by that. I was thinking that Texas, oh, there they are right there, number 21. So Texas is ranked. I'm going to go ahead and bet this game. It is plus EV. I do like it personally. I am a little bit hesitant to fade this Baylor team. They are definitely hitting their stride, but you can see we've got 2.5% of expected value. This is a marquee game. I mean, it's definitely very heavily bet. You can take a look at the money line. You can see plus 105 on DraftKings. It's not a huge outlier in comparison to these other books, but I mean, we can take a look at New Jersey. We can see most of the other books plus 105, Fox Bet minus 105. The OddsJam perfect line is sitting at minus 108, plus 100 on WinBet. So I think there's enough value there to go ahead and bet that. Again, as I've said, we are betting all of this for smaller amounts, showing you that you can make money long-term with this. So since it's not a huge outlier and it is a little bit lower EV, I'll just throw 15 on that. We'll hop back over here to the positive EV page, and we will get that added to our bet tracker. One thing that I do want to show you if you are new here is the bet tracker will send you closing line value notifications. So let's say, for example, that this line with Texas becomes worse than what the closing line value is. I will get an alert and it will tell me that my bet is worse than what the closing line is because I have this notification turned on. This is huge. It allows you to cash out bets potentially if you do not want to let them ride. So let's see here. Bethune-Cookman and Grambling looks like a play here, 25-cent difference in the market width. I'll take a look and see what Kenny's ratings are on these. I mean, I'm not a big fan of betting these super small market games. I mean, you're talking a battle of absolute trash here with Grambling and Bethune-Cookman. Southern and Florida A&M looks like Southern -7 has 3.6% of expected value. I mean, we can take a look at that. I mean, it's another absolutely trash ass game that I don't have a lot of interest in. I mean, Kenny puts it basically right on the number. We can see here what ESPN has. Again, I just like to use this for the smaller games. I mean, ESPN makes it like 15. So, I mean, take that for what it's worth. I don't know. I mean, I guess we can bet this. I mean, that's why we're on the live stream is to place bets. So we will go ahead and bet this. I'm going to bet this for a smaller amount just because I do not want to watch this garbage. And I mean, the market width's there, 20 cents. The expected value is there. Again, it's just a smaller market game. Who knows how many people are actually betting on this to make this, you know, a very, very sharp line. But nonetheless, Southern -7.5 on FanDuel. So we'll bet that. We'll throw 15 on it. So we've placed that bet. We can add that to our bet tracker. And we bet that on FanDuel. So again, you can just see the, you know, ability to bet this at multiple spots. I mean, just imagine if I'm in Illinois right now and I only have DraftKings. Look how many plays I have on the plus EV page. It's 1, and it's the Chicago Bulls first half money line. I'm sorry, it's 2, Texas. And if you look at this MMA, so 3 bets if I am stuck on having one book. So, I mean, that is the absolute reason, importance, whatever you want to call it, of why you need multiple sports books, because you have the ability to bet on more sporting events and make more money and make sure you're getting the best of the number. This game here is a little bit interesting. Central Connecticut and Fairleigh Dickinson. This is the start of the NEC conference tonight. I believe that game is at FDU. We can take a look and see what Kenny makes that. He makes it about a 4-point game. Central Connecticut. Don't know anything about either of these teams. Obviously, I know that they're in the Northeastern Conference, and it's the start of the conference tournament. You know what? 19-cent difference here, lower expected value. We'll bet that. Give us some action tonight in the first night of conference tournaments in basketball. Not going to get carried away with what we bet on it, but we will take the 4.5 and we'll throw 15 on that as well. So we've placed that bet and we can add that to our bet tracker. Probably will not be watching this game tonight, but give me something to follow on my phone from time to time. So we'll refresh this one more time, see if there's anything new out there. Jackson State on the money line at Caesars. Don't have this particular Caesars, so I cannot use that one if I wanted to bet it. Fordham and UMass over under 140. Looks like there's some value on the over. Going to check the total here and just see. Looks like he makes it about 141. Right on the money there with Fordham and Massachusetts. Over 140. Where are we at here? Over 140 is plus 116, almost 3% of expected value there. We can see what the other books are making this. I mean, over 140 plus 116. It looks like the line is sitting around 138, 139, actually just to the under on most of those books. So we'll pass on that. We've got Central Connecticut. Oh, it looks like there's some value on Central Connecticut money line as well. So almost 4%. So feel really good about the 3.5, or I'm sorry, the 4.5 that we just took there. With there being some value on the money line as well. Let's see. Not seeing anything else out there, at least that I can bet here in Illinois, or at least that I want to bet. Again, you don't have to bet everything on the Plus EV page. It's there for you as a guide. Jackson State plus 4.5 on MGM. We can take a look and see that game. Looks like 3.5 is what Kenny makes that one if you're looking at those ratings. So maybe a little value there on Jackson State. Looks like some value here on New Mexico. This looks to be about it. Some value on Texas Tech here, 20-cent difference in the market width. So I'm going to hop over here. Just going to start this new today. Just have a little bit of fun. We're going to build a parlay every day. Again, I'm not going to line shop or try to find the best of the number. I'm just going to probably run all of these through DraftKings, but throw together some money line parlays or maybe some spread parlays and see just to have a little bit of fun. I know you guys all like parlays. So Memphis tonight, we'll put them on the money line. We'll see if we can build something here with a little bit of value. North Carolina, we'll throw them in there on the money line. It's a pretty tough slate here of college basketball tonight. Try to keep it at least within reason on some of these. Let's go ahead. We'll throw Texas in here on the money line as well. So that gives us 3 plays. And what was the other one? We already had bet on Southern minus 7.5. So I don't really want to double dip there. Let's see. Washington State, kind of like them to at least win tonight. So Grizzlies, North Carolina, Texas, and Washington State. So we'll throw 10 on that. We'll just have a little bit of fun with this parlay, 10 to win 32. And we'll come back tomorrow and we'll do another parlay as well. So let's take one last look at the Plus EV page and switch back to Illinois. See if there are any other bets that I can make. Does not appear to be the case. Central Connecticut still there with some some value on the money line. So like I said, definitely feel good about where we're at there with that one. Looks like a little value on this over Fordham and UMass. We looked at that one just a little bit ago, over 140. So looks to be about it. I think that's going to do it for today. I would assume that Matt Modi will be back with you this afternoon to do some NBA player props around his normal time of 5 Eastern or 4:30 Eastern. So be on the lookout for that. We've got our bets tracked for tonight. We've got our parlay placed. We'll see how that parlay goes, see if we can try to make some money there. I'm just looking here at the bet tracker. It looks like Southern -7.5 has now moved with Florida A&M. So I'm actually going to hop over to FanDuel real quick. I'm not going to share my screen, but hop over to FanDuel. It looks like I cannot cash that one out. So we will have to ride that play on Southern unless you wanted to go and buy out on another website. It looks like it's still -110 on FanDuel. So we'll leave that there. We'll see what happens. But we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some more live EV betting, and we'll put together a parlay as well. So good luck on your bets tonight. Enjoy the first night of conference tournaments. Just now getting underway. It's going to be a very fun and exciting next couple of weeks. So see you guys later.